Hi there Leo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for July 13th through to the 19th. See what your overarching theme or message is for the week, Leo. Just pulling you a card from the Work Your Light Oracle. We have the message for Leo, please. Here it goes. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe. You know, that's a nice confirmation there, Leo, that maybe something that you have in progress is starting to come to fruition, is starting to come together for you. We have Manipura. Beautiful. That is the solar plexus chakra. You know, that's can have a lot to do with our self-esteem, our confidence, which obviously, you know, really goes into making things come together. You know, it's all about taking that action, feeling like we can create the Empress. Let's see what picture wants to be painted here, Leo. I'm going to pull your card now for your recent past. Create. Yes, I am feeling that. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Might be some kind of passionate new beginning, passionate new project. Work opportunity that lights you up, can be. Increase in spirituality. Let's get your current or focus energy. Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Oh, you know, there might be, you know, a commitment that's coming out of this in its infancy, and maybe you're taking a pause here to really consider that. Let's get your near future outcome energy out. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I mean, that can be swift change. It can be a message coming in. You know, maybe some of you are considering this offer carefully because there could be something else coming through as well. Could be really fast progress as well, the Eight of Wands. Let's get the clarifiers. Just going to clarify the Ace. Here it goes. Oh, Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. Something completely fulfilling and really on purpose. Something that you can be really passionate about. You're taking the action towards emotional fulfillment, towards love for some of you. Let's clarify that Four of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Wands. Okay. And we have to get the clarifier out now for the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of this deck, guys. Okay, Leo, so over here, as mentioned before, we do have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits soul tribe. So we have this sense of, you know, almost like divine orchestration going on behind the scenes. Those stars aligning, those, you know, ducks getting into that row in order to bring in these opportunities for you, or in order to expand them. I think they're already kind of on your threshold, on your foothold here, Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. But there's a sense that now this week there is kind of a pivotal time for you to actually put some action in place to, you know, really bring these through to the next stage of abundance. We've got Nine of Crystals here, and that Great Gathering, you know, it's kind of that indication that your spirit team, whatever you believe in, your higher self, you know, the universe is conspiring with you to make this happen. I know it can feel at the moment like we're all very hard done by, but guys, all of this is predestined for us. And you know, I do believe that even though we might be going through hard times now, we will be looked after. There's opportunities still coming through for many of us. Now we have Manipura, which is that solar plexus chakra, which really is our place of personal power. Ace of Wands. So you've kind of got this little fuel injection this week of personal power, of confidence. Nine of Crystals, confidence, self-esteem. And it's a great time to take action when we're really, you know, in that space. So all action, you know, we do have the Four of Swords. I am taking that as more of a an indicator to intellectually really consider opportunities that are coming in, but I do feel like it's more of an action week for you. So let's see how that unfolds across the cards. Now, in your recent past here, Leo, you've got double aces. Yeah, I mean, a few things here, guys. I really feel that now, sorry, the lighting's a bit off here, guys. I think that you are really committed to fulfillment in your life, to finding fulfillment. And, you know, I really feel that, you know, you're not willing to, you know, go through that period where everything just feels too hard. We've got the Ten of Wands over to the side here. Some of you may have gone through a completion, or some of you may have just kind of come to that realization. It's like, I'm not willing to carry the load anymore. I want to enjoy life. I want to eliminate stress from my life, because the Ten of Wands can be that feeling of being weighed down, overburdened, too much responsibility, you know, being so busy that we're just on autopilot. We can't see other opportunities that are standing right behind us because our vision is clouded. So here we have the Ten of Wands over to the side, which I'm seeing as the completion of that energy, or a kind of a resolve to yourself that I'm not going into that way of being anymore. I'm turning a new page. And then all of a sudden, you know, we have this almost like magical spell where we have this big increase in our self-confidence, manipura, and then bang, here comes the opportunities. Now, these are aces, guys, so these are number one in both the Suit of Cups and the Wand here. And these are kind of seeds of potential that you can take and, you know, nurture, take inspired action, and then expand them, right? So that energies, and the energy there is for the potential this week for you to be, you know, very much in your power, full of energy and enthusiasm, following what lights you up, and really making the steps, or taking the steps to a greater sense of fulfillment with that Ace of Cups. Now, I'm feeling more of business and career in this reading, but for some of you, you know, it could be in new love commitments as well. But either way, we have in its infancy, you know, beautiful, passionate opportunities here that have the potential to fulfill you on all levels as well, all of the central levels. So it's really potent manifestation energy here, Leo. Now, in your focus energies here, we have the Queen of Wands, which could be your energy, or could also be an Aries. We've got the Four of Swords, and we've got the Page of Pentacles. Now, interestingly, that the Page of Pentacles, for me in this reading, wants to make solid one of these offerings that's coming in. It's saying, okay, this person's come in, this opportunity's come in, let's make it a contract, let's make it a commitment. That's what the Page of Pentacles can do. Add the earth energy, the solidity, the stability to one of these opportunities, or this, you know, this sense of creation. It's like, okay, let's make it solid. That's the Page of Pentacles. Pages can be messengers in the tarot as well. There could be somebody that comes in with some kind of communication or message that somehow, I feel like if it is a communication, it's an opportunity to somehow take one of these aces to the next step. And I think you're going to need some time out to pause and consider what that opportunity may be. You know, the Page of Pentacles can be an earth sign energy, guys, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but I really feel that it stands for the crystallization of one of these potentials here, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. And, you know, I think that, like I said before, you're going to need to consider it. You know, Swords is the suit of the intellect, and here we see you taking a pause to consider if moving this ahead, whatever it is for you, is right, and is that going to serve you in the long run? The Queen of Wands is the energy that we would need to tap into here, Leo, because the Queen of Wands is somebody who is an opportunist and can really detect what opportunities are worth pursuing, investing energy and personal power into in order to grow and expand. So we really want to be like the Queen of Wands this week. She uses her instincts and her intuition with her past experience to see what opportunities are worth taking to the next level. So it's not about following every bus down the track. It's about, you know, really doing your homework, looking into things, you know, asking the questions, or if it's a person, getting to know them, getting to know all the details before we crystallize, before we make this a solid commitment. So that's what we've got here, Leo. You know, that Four of Swords is very much about taking the pause to consider all the facts before we charge forward, you know, before we grab this Ace of Swords under here and, you know, forge back out into battle, right? It's about taking the rest to establish a new battle plan. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's the opportunity to consider that whatever is coming in for you, you know, how it's going to be in your life, whether you want to turn it into a greater opportunity, whether you want to actually crystallize it, whether you actually want to commit to it. Now, in your near future outcome energies, we have the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Crystals. Yeah, I mean, I really feel that this kind of stands for, after you've kind of considered what that is and you've made your decision and of how to move forward, there's a lot of success here, guys. The Nine of Crystals is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is about, you know, self-sufficient, being self-sufficient, having a greater sense of abundance and quality and luxury in your life. It's about being, you know, independent, of knowing how to create that on your own. And the Eight of Wands here can be about swift progress. So it's amazing that if we do take the time we need to really consider and make a really good instinctual decision for ourselves, you know, that's when things after that can actually go through a quantum leap, can move really quickly into progress, right? So a pause can lead to quick progress. The Eight of Wands can also be, you know, a message coming in over the airwaves, text message, social media, email, telephone call, that somehow moves these opportunities into really, really solid, tangible form. Because the Nine, I mean, we've got the Page of Pentacles in your current or focus energy, and then we're jumping excuse me, jumping to a Nine already, which means fast expansion of this opportunity once you have all the you know, all the ducks in a row, you know, because the Queen of Wands knows what to focus on, and she goes all in because she knows that she can make this a success, she can make this abundant very, very quickly, right? The Nine of Pentacles, you know, it is a card of, you know, being independent, maybe operating alone. If this is a business opportunity, this might be entrepreneurship, a solo project, something that you you know, your own creative venture or something like that, where you're not really you know, operating as part of a team. That is possible as well. But yeah, I really see that quick progress here, that's really building abundance with this opportunity quite quickly, and it's because you've kind of been really, really discerning, Leo, about, you know, whether to jump on board or not. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so it won't be for everyone. This is a reading for the collective. Feel free to leave me a comment if you feel called to share. I do read them all and I try to respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I'll see you back here next week for another weekly reading.